Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. As you saw right there, you are live with myself, Wild Carmar, my brother from another, Double J Jones, J Jiggy, and you are tuned in to the weekend sports recap now. For those who are new to what's going on, we usually do this on Twitter Spaces. Well, my man Double J hit me and said, "Yo, I'm seeing Ocho, I'm seeing Uncle Shay Shay doing their thing, and we've been doing that, so let's give it visuals." So here we are, throwing a weekend sports recap visually. All right, we're still on Twitter. We right there on IOW Sports Network. We're going to share it to the 613 Faith Productions. All right. I'm going to share it to the Wild Card Mar page. Jay's going to share it to the Poppin' Fresh 25 page, his personal page. So we got the YouTube. We got the Facebook. We're going to share it everywhere. So we taking our Twitter Spaces Weekend Sports Recap and we just sharing it to the world. That's just what we do. That's just what we do.
Hey, we in the spirit of giving, right? It's Christmas time, you know what I'm saying? We giving guys, so we want to give all the social media platforms the opportunity to see our lovely faces and hear our lovely voices, man. You dig?
Hey, what Jay said. Hey, man, you know what? You so eloquent put that together, my brother, man. That's why you talk. That's why you talk.
You know, I be doing a little 1-2 thing, you know what I'm saying?
Put your 1-2 step.
You know, yeah, now.
Anyway, before we get popping, how was your weekend, my brother?
Hey, it wasn't too bad. I went to work. Work was work, but outside of that, man, everything was good, man. Outside of my team losing, but we'll get into that. But outside of that, man, everything was great.
Yeah, we'll definitely talk into that. But this is where I definitely want to start for sure. If you connect your phone to the Rodecaster, you can still be on Spaces at the same time. Oh, see, that's why Mel Wall be on it, man.
Shout out, Mel. I missed Mel on your 300th show too, man. So congratulate you too, bro. Like, congratulate you and IOW Sports, man. Much love and support, man. And that's since 300th episode, man.
No doubt. That was fun, man. We had a whole bunch of people that came through, and that's not even the half of people that came through. I forgot. Yeah, StreamYard does allow us to go on IG too. So, Hey, StreamYard been doing it. They've been doing it. And hell, the $49 I've been paying per month, they better let me do that shit. So,
hey, shout out to Mel Wall too, man. Definitely shout out Man Down Sports, Chris, and all the fellas over there too, man. Yeah. Definitely for that little tidbit he just dropped right there, man. Yeah, definitely. Man.
Yeah, man, we got a lot to talk about, Mel. Because here's one of the big things that hey, man. So, so let me ask you this, Jay. Were you surprised of the indefinite suspension of Draymond?
I was just because Adam Silver hasn't really made his mark when it has come to suspend. I mean, the John Morant suspension was 25, but Draymond Green he's been able to get away with this for so long. You know what I'm saying? 5 games here, 1 game here, this, that, and the other. I guess Adam Silver said enough is enough. I'm tired of this. You know, you embarrassing the NBA. You know what I'm saying? And it's got to be more to it. Melvin Wall said it. Gave a great. He gave some great thought and not great thought, but he gave some great insight, intake, a great take on what could possibly be happening with Draymond Green. His personality and things of that nature. So, but I was surprised that he got an indefinite suspension. So, I seen today where he started the therapy and all that stuff like that. So they said he's supposed to be out for at least another 3 weeks and things of that nature. But man, it enough was enough though, bro. Real life, man. Draymond has been doing Draymond things for far too long, and a lot of it's been unnecessary. I could see if it was necessary, and I get it. I seen the piece where he, Rasheed Wallace was he was around the early 2000 Pistons, when they had that rough bravado and things like that. They were like the bullies or whatever. But Draymond just been wilding out, man. He gotta chill. Hopefully he can get himself together, man, and come back and set them vicious ass screens that he be setting.
Hey man, hey, look, if it comes out to that point where he has to, take therapy and whatnot, hey, do what you got to do. But unfortunately, look, I know back in the time that we watched basketball growing up in the late 80s, early 90s, even to a point in the early 2000s, it was a little bit more physical. But what I've always said with Draymond is if he was a player back in the 80s, man, he'd be in the right spot in the time of basketball. But that ain't that time of basketball no more. Adam Silver is trying to change basketball, where he's trying to change it where it's not the physical part of it, it's the finesse part, it's the skill part, it's the the offensive part. I mean, you're doing exactly what the NFL did when they started making all the types of different rule changes so that you can get more offense to bring in ratings. The NBA is doing exactly that. And Adam Silver is that point in time where he, and I'm not saying that it's only Draymond, being physical in the league. That's not what I'm saying. But he happens to be the, I guess, most iconic one and most easy sought after one to, point at. I mean, Rasheed Wallace went through his point in time when he was the one that was getting picked on and things like that for, technical fouls and all that shit. So, and it's just that hey, you kind of the poster child, Draymond. Every change in basketball has a poster child, whether it's negative or positive. He just happens to be the poster child right now of what they're trying to get away from in the NBA when it comes to physicality. And I'm not excusing his behavior. I think his quite funny, Jay. I think his apologies are funny as hell because, like, come on, bro. Did you really think that was gonna happen, bro? Like, come on. He's like, yo, I want to apologize to
It sound good. It sound good, man. It sound good. That's all it is. That's what it's all for. It's just it's publicity, man. PR got to be like, hey, Draymond, like, you can't just punch him, dude, and just let that ride. Like, we got to show some sympathy. And I think that's what they thought was going to happen. Like, okay, he showed some sympathy. He going to get another slap on the wrist. Yeah. And that didn't happen this time. Because normally that's what happens. Like, he'll do some, like when he stepped on Sabonis, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Hey, AP, you bring up a good point. Why don't we treat Dylan Brooks like Draymond Green? Hey, man, I think Dylan Brooks falls under that category of being one of those guys that.
Don't worry.
Oh, yes.
It's coming, Paul. It's on the way. Don't worry.
Hey,
I think Dylan is kind of chilled out with a little bit of antics so far this year. I haven't been able to watch a lot of Rockets games, but like Draymond just jumped right into it. Like, especially after the chokehold, bro. Like, after the chokehold, like, they was like, nah, dog.
Like, you gotta chill, bro. You gotta chill, bro. Like,
you gotta slow it down, buddy. Hey, let me ask you this though.
Yeah.
Since we talking about Golden State, man, or Draymond, what do you think is going to happen with this Golden State era, man? Is it done? Is it over? Or
is it been done? It's been done. Hey, that shit been done. All right. That last championship that they got with Jordan Poole, that was it.
That was it.
That was it. That was it. Because the fact of the matter is while every team is getting younger, faster, and more skilled, you're getting older and slower. The Warriors are getting older and slower. I mean, say what you want. I love Clay. I've always been a big fan of Clay. But damn, where has that man's jumper gone? I mean, that man used to be
on
able
the boat. It's on his boat.
hey, Clay used to be. Hey, we remember the dude dropped 37 in the quarter. We remember that, right? That seems so long ago. That seems so long ago.
Hey, speaking of that, did you see Murray from Sacramento?
You're balling. What? He Murray? Oh, he
47? 12 for 13 from 3?
Fire. Hey, but that goes to what I'm talking about. Why the dynasty is over for the Warriors? They can't do nothing with them young kings playing like that.
I know.
They can't do nothing with that. What they gonna do with that? First of all,
bow out.
First of all, is Draymond actually going to be available? Is he going to be suspended? Is he going to be actually healthy? Clay, is he going to be healthy? Hell, is Steph going to be healthy? No, even Chris Paul. They added Chris Paul. Come on, we talking. I like Chris Paul. We ain't talking about like back in New Orleans Hornets, Chris Paul. we talking about traveling on his 8th team in 2 years, Chris Paul. That is like, come on, man. Like, what are we doing? The Warriors literally are not built for a championship no more. I don't care what they say about the core that got us those rings. Yeah, the core is old.
It's a done deal, man. It's smoked. It's torched. It's done deal, man. Gotta move on.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Speaking of move on, we talked about Dylan Brooks. And Mel brings up a good point. The Kings outplayed the Warriors last year, but the refs called the game in the Warriors' favor. Hey, I ain't gonna hate on the take. I do know this. I thought the Kings was gonna.
You called it. You called it. You said the court hold it right. Yeah, you ain't lying, bro. That joint. You know how like you take a bite out of the apple and it just turn brown or something. Yeah, that's
that joint older.
Rap, bro.
It's a rap, dog. We were talking about Draymond Green and Dylan Brooks' name came up. So Dylan Brooks got a little bit of revenge on his former team, Memphis Grizzlies. He hit the little game-winning shot the other day, man.
Out of all people, bruh. Out of all people. Not Fred VanVleet. Not none of them other dudes.
Yeah.
Dylan Brooks, man. He said he don't never want to lose when he play Memphis. Ever. I mean, hey, I ain't mad at him, man. You know, they utilized him as a scapegoat when things went downhill in Memphis. So I understand that, man. I ain't mad at Dylan Brooks, bro. Do your thing, player.
Do your thing, Dylan. Do your thing. Hey, for real. Hey, he looked like he took that joint personal. You feel me?
Yeah.
It looked like he definitely took that game. Because first of all, I ain't the biggest Dylan Brooks fan, but I will say this: looked like he got in his offensive bag that night. He was like, okay. He's like, hey, I'm like, what is Dylan Brooks over there just shooting jumpers like this and hitting game-winning shots? And I'm like, come on, man, you light-skinned Dre. Come on, what are we doing?
Yeah, you know, he had that circled on the schedule, man. You know, I think that was the first game back in Memphis, so you know he had that. You know, he playing the Western Conference, so he probably got all of them circled. Them 3 to 4 games, oh yeah, they circled.
Oh,
they can play in Walmart parking lot. He gonna have that joint circled.
Yeah, and Mel brings up Dylan Brooks' 3-point shooting has been on fire this season. Which,
yeah, he has.
Well, hell, it better be. There was no way. I mean, it couldn't have gotten no worse, so it had to get better at some point.
Yeah, he been in the gym. Like, it was the one game I think he had a season high, like a career high this year. Yeah. He been playing pretty solid for them. I know he tried to go at LeBron James, and LeBron did LeBron things, but outside of that, I think he been pretty solid for the Rockets this year.
Hey, I can't forget the fact that he said, "Yo, a dude got to drop 40 on me before I get respect." I'm like, all right.
Yeah, that was just one of them bad comments. That's last year. We ain't gonna hold you to that, Dylan. This is new year. You know what I'm saying? Players mess up. It's okay. We gonna let you ride on that one, bro. We gonna.
Hey, bro.
You was a little excited. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Hey, fam, when he said that shit, I said, wait, why you gotta wait till a joker get 40 on you before you respect him? Boy, you better. Hey, I remember back in the days,
30 was enough. I mean, 25 was enough. I ain't want him up to win 33.
Yo, bruh, first of all, if a homie start cooking and getting 10 points on you, your coach is gonna tell you, hey man, you better do something before you end up on this bench right next to me.
Yeah.
And by the time he hit 20, you getting pulled out.
Yeah. and then we got to switch up the defense. You need some help. We got the 2-3 zone. Got to send a double. I can't let you go 1-on-1 with this guy.
No. Hey, this man got 20 on. Nah, man. See, back in the days, a cat got 20 on you. Your coach is already trying to find ways to stop that for real. So he talking about 40. We're like, what you mean 40?
First 39 wasn't enough. Gotta be 40. 39. Yeah, it was. I let you slide, bro. You know, it was. I'm forgiving. You know, I'm a forgiving person, man. You was a little wild with that one. He's a little excited. I get it.
Hey man, cause my thing is like, damn man, cause my thing is, bro, like if homie got 40 on me, man, I am far from doing my job, bro. I'm worried about my minutes now. Please don't take away my minutes. Like, what is we talking about? Like, come on, bro. This is
he was tripping. He was tripping.
Speaking of former teammate of Dylan Brooks. Hey man, there's a return tomorrow. 25 games already. Suspension is up. Shoot 'em up. Morant is coming back tomorrow, man. What are you expecting from Morant's return tomorrow, my dude? What are you expecting?
I don't know, man. I'm glad to see Ja back, man. This is another guy who had some off the court issues. I want to see Ja succeed, man. Ja was one of my favorite players to watch last year, before all the craziness popped off. No pun intended. But he was one of my favorite guys to watch. So I'm hoping Ja can come back and he can help this Memphis team, because they look a little bad right now. They 6-17.
You being generous, dog.
Yeah, I'm trying to be. It's the first show visual, so I'm trying to be. You know, I don't want to go too far into it, but they
no, bro, no, keep.
They ass right now.
I was about to say, like, come on, man, you gotta play around and just say it what it is, dog.
Yeah, they ass right now. So hopefully, Josh's return can energize the team, and he can get back to the Ja Morant that we knew before he was, known for all the controversy. So I'm looking for that Ja Morant back. I want to see him dunk on somebody, come off the baseline, come through the lane. Give him one of them Jones. So yeah.
No, that's a complete fact. It's here's my thing. I'm with you on the Spark Plug, because obviously they need it. They need a jump start, because this shit is just not looking too hot. I know. I guess some of the bright spots out of there is you kind of seen some good flashes from Desmond Bain, kind of do his thing from time to time, but and it's not a diss to Desmond Bain. I just don't think that he's at that caliber to hold all the weight like a Ja Morant of a franchise on his shoulders. And hell, and not to sound crazy, but maybe this time away for Ja is something to refresh him and understand how important he is to that franchise, and understand how it's holding that weight of a franchise on your shoulders, and what that means, because that team is
well. Not only that though, but a lot of people forget that Steven Adams is out for the whole year.
Yeah,
and Steven Adams was a key component to that team. Like, we seen him out the end of last year, but when they were really, really good and competitive, like Steven Adams played a huge role, and he's out for the whole season. So
that's a great point, Jay. Hey man,
it's hard.
That's why you good, man. That's why you.
I'm alright, man.
And no, you bring up a good point, Steven Adams. He's not there for points. Obviously, we know that. He's there for rim protection, for defense, rebounding, and he's elite at those things. And that's what he brought to Memphis. He would spell Jaren Jackson from doing the dirty work. So Steven Adams is the dirty work guy. He's there to do that. So, I mean, that's a big piece missing. It does change the outlook on the production of the team. So, no, man, you make a great valid point. But overall, this is big for the NBA, not just the Memphis Grizzlies.
Yeah, that's true.
You get one of your key stars back in action. You get one of your key names that is recognizable back in action. I just need Ja. Hey, Ja. Hey man, stay off social media, bro. Just stay off of it. Don't even. I don't even want to see your ass live on a Christmas, on a Thanksgiving, or nothing. Stay off of it.
Hey,
stay off of it.
Hey, guess who they come back and play though?
They
come back and play the Pelicans. I've been waiting for that matchup because Zion was out. You know what I'm saying now, but we'll see what it is. Hey, I see Melvin Wall made tonight's game. Hey, is Kyrie back or is he still out?
Not Kyrie out. I think it's going. I don't know how long it's going to be, but I don't think that actually is going to. Obviously, having him out doesn't benefit a team. Having Kyrie out, but for surprisingly, it's been working with him and Luka this year.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, I thought it would never work, but somehow they've been making it work. So now they go straight back to Luka ball. So we'll see how that goes. We come on now. We see how that goes. Man, there's been a couple of losing streaks. So the Spurs, they just snapped their 18-game losing streak. All right, against my Lakers. Of course. Hey, before we get there, Jay, just give me a minute, dog. Just as a lifelong Lakers fan, all right, it's always been our mantra to be championship or bust. It's always been about the championships, about the chips, the rings. Only banners that they got up is what? Championship banners. There ain't no division banners, ain't no conference banners. How the hell are we hanging up that damn in-season tournament banner? The hell is this? Kobe Bryant rolling in his grave.
Because y'all are the first.
Nah, damn that. I don't give a damn, bro. Hey, LeBron, AD, we did our job. We helped Adam Silver make the in-season tournament a thing. It's going to come back. We helped them. Got the viewers, got the ratings. Okay, we did our job. We helped them. Keep moving. What the hell we doing raising up a banner for this in-season tournament, man? Didn't you hear what Kobe said on the tape? He said, man, it's all about raising the championship banners. What the hell we doing with this in-season? And as soon as we raise it, we let the 18 games in a row Spurs snap their losing streak. Ain't that about a bitch, man? Ain't this some shit right here, dog?
Hey, that's hilarious. I ain't even put two and two together. Hey, that's hilarious right there.
Man,
damn.
Curse of the in-season tournament banner. This bullshit, dog. The hell, bro. Man.
That's tough right there, man. Hey, can you guys stop all the booing?
Hey, Pop had me going when he did that. He got on the mic and said, "Stop the booing." Hey, first of all, hey, I'm a real one. If I was in the stadium, I would have booed even louder, bro. I'd have been like, wait, did this sucker just get on the mic and say stop the booing? First of all, if I want to boo Kawhi, little boring ass, I'm going to boo him, all right? If I'm a diehard Spurs fan, he didn't want to be here. He wanted to leave.
Yeah. And not only that,
what? Like, come on.
He's on the opposite team. That's what you do when the opposite team comes into town. You boo them. Yeah. They've been losing ever since then too, man. They've been losing, man. Hey, and speaking of Kawhi,
yeah,
he been winning.
Yo,
hot 7-game winning streak.
Hey, man. I was never a big fan. Hey, I forgot about that. Malik Andrews got booed. Hey, she did get booed. At the, she was like, hey, she was getting booed more than David Stern, Adam Silver. She was getting booed more than Paul Taglia booed. She got booed more than Roger. Oh, bro, they booed the hell out of when she came in and was presenting the in-season tournament cup to the Lakers.
Oh,
right.
Snaps.
Bro, they announced her name all year. Boo! They booed the shit out of Malika.
Damn. Can you please stop the booing? Hey, we gotta get that. We gotta find that clip and use that clip, man. We got that's just.
Hey, bro, when I say I holler, hey, I'm like, man, bro, I fell the hell out when they booed the shit out of Malika, bro. They booed her, but hey, man, you right, but I was not a fan of the James Harden trade to the Clippers. Me personally, because just James Harden, just him being goofy is the reason why I'm not a big fan of him. I mean, he a goof, man. He a goof. Hey, James Harden a goof. I respect his game to a certain extent. I'm still on Kobe Bryant's side, where I don't think he'll ever win a championship, just because his style of play is not conducive for team winning. He can play team ball when he wants to, but I think he only does it at the benefit of what he can gain from it. He just wasn't what he was doing in Philly, man. Like, come on, bro. If you just play Robin, bro, it's okay. You're not that guy no more. Like, you got the MVP on your squad. Hey, what are we doing? You got to mess that up because of what? Come on, man. Stop playing, man. So, you saw Philly got better instantly. Tyrese Maxey would start going off. So, I mean, that wasn't a bad thing for Philly. They got better by subtraction. So, it worked for them.
That's how it be sometimes. Sometimes you got to move on to move ahead. And that's what the 76ers have done. And it's worked for the Clippers so far. So, hey, but the Clippers won't get judged into the playoffs. Like, that's when we'll judge the Clippers and their success. We don't really it is good to see Kawhi has played, I believe, all the games. That is a good thing. I think Paul George he just missed a game or two, but but that's a good thing. Like you said before, it's good for the NBA.
Yeah. And I got to give credit to Melvin Wall. He brought up a good point on the 300 episode today. You see the Clippers make that move just because. I mean, we can be honest. When it comes to playoff time, there's either a Paul George or a Kawhi Leonard missing. Hell, it might be both of them missing. So you can still give yourself a little bumper with James Harden because he can still help you offensively. You'll be shocked and surprised if he can help you out defensively. But he can help you out offensively. We know that.
Yeah.
So
in the regular season.
Yeah, in the regular season.
Postseason a little shakier than the shot stripper. We'll see. A little shaky, right? So.
Hey, she must be working at one of them clubs that ain't Magic City. It's on the other side of town. Is it?
Hey, Magic City in the hood too. Don't get it twisted. Magic City, hey, that joint right across the street from the Greyhound on Forsyth Street, boy. That's a different story.
Hey man, I don't care, man. I ain't tripping off a little bullet wound in the dimple and make a dimple in the cheek. I don't care. It's all good.
Strapped. Both ways. Stay strapped. Both ways. That's all I'm gonna say. Just stay strapped.
Both ways.
Both ways.
Yeah, if you don't know what that means, then you don't need to be in there.
Yeah. Just be careful.
Hey, boy, for real, you gonna step into some trouble you don't want to get into if you don't know what that means
at all.
You stupid.
I'm just saying, if it's not on Forsyth, it's somewhere around in that area. I can't remember, but I've seen it. I've been in there.
Hey, I've been to worse places. Hey, man, there was this spot out in Durham when I was out there for college, right? And I was doing Pizza Hut deliveries, and one of the little dancers, she asked for delivery. I came in, I dropped it off. And for anybody that know about Durham, North Carolina, is let's just say parts of it is cool. Parts of it, they building up and they got a little money that they invest. And then other parts, it's ashy. Need some lotion. That's all I'm gonna say. That's how to describe it. But this club was on the need some lotion side of Durham. It was pretty ashy.
I believe it.
Hey man, it's a Monday night, right? And shorty, it was dead in there. And I delivered a pizza, so I stayed for a little bit, sat center stage, dropped a couple of ones. Yeah, man, shorty had a little, they had a little some war wounds, and then, it is what it is.
She has some experience.
Yeah, experience. She's seasoned.
Yeah. Hey, I ain't mad at it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you like what you like. Hey, I know. And I know we're going to move on because we ain't supposed to be on strip clubs. That ain't where we supposed to be at right now. But if you've been to Detroit, ask Detroit Mel. Ask him about Deja Vu in Detroit.
Oh, he know.
If you ain't never been, hey, that joint right there, I think that's probably one of the best joints I've been in.
Hey,
Period.
hey, all I know is if you ain't never been to a hood strip club and seen a chick doing the running man because it's dead as hell in there, you ain't never really had experience nothing. Because Shorty did the running man and everything, dog.
And I suggest that you go there to one spot in the hood, but be safe.
like Jay said, stay strapped in both ways. Said stay strapped in both ways. Hey, G Money. Shout out to G Money. Hey, man. Hey, for those our bettors, for those who love betting on sports, tap in with our brother G Money, his Twitter page, his Facebook page. Get with him because he is teaming up with Betalytics, getting you all the information to make sure you get some money in your pocket. Get the advantage on your side with Betalytics, all right? And G Money gonna get you right. Tap in with our guy over there. He over there making money hand over fist over there. So tap in with him, man. But hey, man, there's another losing streak. Hey, Detroit. Woo!
Pepe Le Pew, you stink looking boy. Speaking of Detroit, yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting this.
Oh my God. I gotta pull up their schedule real quick because I need to see
it don't matter who they play. Bruh, like
it don't matter, dog.
They could be playing Iowa. They gonna lose. Like, bruh, it's that bad, yeah. Like, and it's crazy because they got young talent. They got so much talent over there, and they have a good head coach. I'm assuming it's a good talent. I ain't watched that shit, yo. But but I mean, when you hear Cade Cunningham, when you hear Jaden Ivey, when you hear Wiseman and these guys like that, like I'm like, okay, they got a pretty decent some pieces.
He said it don't even matter, dog.
I mean,
well, they got the Hawks tonight. Do you even see them have a chance of winning the game against the Hawks?
No.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I'm just they are.
And the Hawks ain't good. That's what. No, they lost to the Wizards. Bruh.
All that tells you everything. All that tells you everything because the Wizards is a no go. Losing to the Wizards is a no go. That's an omen, a bad omen. Oh my goodness!
Shout out to the Wizards though. They won Friday night when I was there, man. So maybe I'm a good luck charm. I don't know.
Hey, Wizards. Hey, hook my man Double J up for season tickets for the rest of the year. Y'all might win.
I'll pull up.
Yeah. You wasn't there for Jordan Poole's slippers, were you?
Nah, but he must have had some baddies on the sideline because he was balling, bro. He had about 30, and Kyle Kuzma, he was hooping. They was throwing alley-oops. They was going crazy in there. I said, who's this?
What's good with you,
Tony? What up? Yeah, man. So,
hey, did you see the meme where he slipped and then they had to go to Draymond punch him, bro?
Yeah. Hey, that looked bad though. Hey, I ain't see the meme though. That's messed up. Hey, let that
man live.
Hey, but they do get ready to come in town in February, so that's gonna be a hot topic if Draymond is back. But
nah, I don't think Draymond gonna be back. Nah,
they play after. I think it's after the All-Star break.
Oh no, he'll be back by then. Yeah,
yeah. But that was a bad fall. But nah, man, Detroit they bad, man. They bad. They
So they got
I don't know when they gonna break that streak.
Yeah, they losing to the Hawks right now. Already 8-15. It's first quarter. I mean, they still got a lot.
They got a chance.
Yeah, chance to still lose. So yeah, you're right. Yeah, they got it. Yeah. Then they got the Jazz. The Jazz ain't looking too hot neither. So I mean, they give them an opportunity to try to break that streak.
So you telling me they not gonna tie or break the Cavaliers record of losing? Because the Cavs lost 26 in a row when LeBron left.
All right, so they gonna lose 23 tonight. All right.
Okay.
So
they ain't already at 23.
Nah, I think today will be 23.
Okay.
If they lost.
Okay. All right.
So then the Jazz, if they lose, will be 24. The Nets will be 25, and then the Nets again will be 26. So, to me, the only opportunity they got to not make it to 26 is beat the Jazz because they're not winning tonight. They're not winning tonight.
I think all of them are winnable games. I mean, it ain't like they got the Nuggets or Boston. They ain't got like no real contenders. All them teams is mid.
Jay, you just said they lost to the Wizards. Ain't no way they beating the Nets twice. Ain't no way that they beating the Hawks tonight. The only chance they got to not make it to beating that streak is beating the 9-17 Jazz. That's it. And I don't even know if that's doable. I don't know if that's feasible. That's asking a little bit too much for a team that's straight Garbaggio right now. They are absolutely.
Hey, G Money, put me. I need a parlay over under if the Pistons are gonna break the Cavaliers record, man.
Hey, they better break it before they get to the Celtics. I know that because the Celtics are going to extend it.
You know what? That'll be the game they win too. That'll be the game Detroit wins. I guarantee. If they lose the rest of these games, mark my word, they're gonna beat the Celtics.
I know one thing. If that happens, man, y'all heard it here first, bro. I'm gonna lose my damn mind if that shit happens.
I mean, yeah. If they lose the rest of these games, they're gonna beat the Celtics. If they win one of these games, then they're gonna lose to the Celtics.
Yeah, because we've seen stranger things happen in sports. Hey, sometimes sports be sporting, baby. It do
all the time.
It's sport all the time. All the time. Speaking of sports be sporting, man. Man, I don't know about y'all, man, but we got this pick'em league, and man, I was on a roll. I had some games that I picked some underdogs. Well, not underdogs, but I picked some upsets that I thought were going to win, and the teams had it. And then they messed around and blew this shit in the last seconds of the game, bro. Like, I had the Bears over the Browns. I had the who else I had? Okay, Green Bay lost to Tampa Bay. I picked Tampa Bay, so that I was the only one to do that.
I had the Falcons over the Panthers.
Everybody had the Falcons over the. Hey, you low down, dirty ass Falcons is straight garbage. Y'all trash. And it's not the whole team. It's two people in particular that are trash that are holding this team back.
Desmond Ridder.
Oh, you know that. That's for sure. Desmond Ridder is one, and the coach, Arthur Smith, is two. Those are the two factors that are holding this Falcons team back. Because ever since Arthur Smith got in there, they draft Kyle Pitts. Here's the thing. I hear people saying, oh, is Kyle Pitts a bust? I can't throw that on his name yet because they are not using him properly in the right. Hey, man, free Kyle Pitts. Free.
You know what's crazy? And what's crazy about it is one of the teams, going back to what you just said, one of the teams that I picked too was my own team, Tennessee.
Yeah, I picked Tennessee too.
We'll get into them in a little bit. But Arthur Smith came from Tennessee, and he utilized the tight ends really, really well. So it's really odd for me to see
he forgot
that he's not utilizing Kyle Pitts right. And maybe it is because of Desmond Ridder. I don't know what the problem is down there in Atlanta, but it's just
Well, guess what? Let's find out. Fire both of their asses, and we'll find out.
Desmond Ridder threw a pick that I was just like,
I'm like, bro, how did you not see this dude? Like,
huh? Like, it looked like, you know what it looked like, Mark? It looked like he hit the wrong button on Madden. Like he meant to hit square and threw that motherfucker O.
Bruh, it was in the red zone and literally threw it where his receiver was he was like at least like 3 yards where he threw the ball. His receivers was like 3 yards ahead of the football, and he threw it into like 3 Carolina Panthers in the red zone. I'm like, bro, what the hell was that? I'm like, bro, that is probably one of the worst interceptions I ever seen in my life that he threw. You lost to a 1-win team, 7-9. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Like, I was dumbfounded. Like, it's certain teams when we pick that I just don't know about. Like, every week I go in there like, what team am I going to get? One of them is the Falcons. The other one is the Buccaneers. The other one is the Steelers. The other one is the Titans.
Oh, my goodness. Steelers, bro. I don't know what's going on. I love my dude Mike Tomlin, but I'm starting to think like, damn, like, man, what have you been enduring there for the since Roethlisberger left? Like, what you dog? Because, hey, man, because I hear Steelers fans say, "Oh, we got to replace him," and I'm like, well, with what? And what coach is going to do what he been doing with the shit he been dealing with since Roethlisberger left? You give him Kenny Pickett, Mitch Trubisky, and Mason Rudolph, and they just got rid of the offensive coordinator whose playbook was drawn back in the 1970s. So that's what he. Come on, man, y'all put some respect on my man Mike Tomlin's name for him to not have a losing season at all.
But I think,
come on,
I think part of it is the fact that he stuck with Matt Canada too long. And I think part of it is we knew Ben Roethlisberger was leaving, and they didn't prep for him leaving. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know when he left, the draft of quarterbacks wasn't what it is now. Yeah. Like, you didn't have a Caleb Williams. You didn't have a Jalen Daniels. Like, you didn't really have that. Like, it was, I don't mean this, no pun intended, it was slim pickings. Like, it really was slim pickings. And so they went with the hometown kid, and it just hasn't translated. Like, we've seen flashes of Kenny Pickett, but it just hasn't, like,
not enough to get this joker the keys to the
key. But then when they fired Matt Canada, they came out and had like 400 yards and this, that, and the other. And it was
one game. And
well, he only been 2 or 3.
Then they went right back to, I don't know what the hell we going to do with dog.
Yeah, they lost to 3 terrible teams.
Bruh, you lost to the Cardinals, the Patriots, and then just got stomped by the coach. And I'm surprised by the coach actually. The coach, whoo. Honestly, that whole division has been very competitive this year. I mean, except the Titans. I don't know what's up with the team, bro.
Hey, it's no way I could have ever imagined that this would be going on right now. If you would have told me this, like going into the season, like this would be where it is, I would have argued you up and down. But this is where we at. But like you said, though, it is a tight race in our division. Yeah. I gotta even give a shout out to my to our co-host. Mike T, because he said at the beginning of the season he predicted that the Colts will win the division, and we all looked at him kind of like crazy, like the Colts.
I laughed. Oh, I ain't even gonna lie, I laughed. I'm like, come on, man.
Yeah,
like, come on.
But they right there, and they got their schedule is winnable. So,
you got the Jags, Colts, and Texans. Obviously, this is your division, so you know quite well on what's going on. And we kind of said on a 300 episode, especially in the AFC South, I don't know if these folks want to talk about it, but damn it, we're going to talk about it. Sunshine. Hey, it's looking real rainy days out there.
Yeah.
I had this conversation. Obviously, you follow Mike Patton. I was talking with him on Twitter. We had a little back and forth, little Twitter thread. And my thing is this: I don't think that they jump on Trevor Lawrence like they do other quarterbacks. I don't know if he's getting the pass. I don't know if he's maybe just because he's in Jacksonville, he ain't a big market, they ain't really talking about it. But my thing is he was drafted number 1 overall 3 years ago, and he was supposed to be one of the best prospects coming out of college. This dude has 48 career games, and listen to this, y'all. 48 career games. He has 31 fumbles and 36 interceptions.
I mean, well, okay, all right. So the rookie year, I can't even say that because CJ Stroud is on fire. I was gonna give him a pass because when he got to Jacksonville,
I feel you.
But then I'm looking at CJ Stroud. Yeah, I'm looking at who's in my same division. I'm like, well, he on fire right now. Like, okay.
So Jay, let's be fair. So, because Urban Meyer shouldn't have been there. He shouldn't have been their coach.
Yeah, that was bad.
That was wrong move. All right. So let's take the rookie year out. He still got a shit ton of interceptions, still got a shit ton of fumbles with Doug Peterson as his head coach for the last 2.5 years. I still got to bring up, like, damn, like what's up with bro?
I mean, but like, all right, man. Like, to me, he had 2 bad years. The rookie year, you kind of expect it when the number 1 pick comes into the league. what CJ Stroud is doing is something different. Like
it's an anomaly. Yeah.
This is not the norm. Yeah. I know he didn't go number 1, but he went to what was considered a bad franchise last year as far as record, even kind of like their what is the word? Like how they look at how they've been moving as a franchise. I can't think of the word. But so like Jacksonville was the same way. Like Jacksonville has been bad for a long period of time. So when he got there really wasn't no talent. There really wasn't much there. You know, he's a rookie. He's trying to adapt to the game and things of that nature. Then they go get Urban Meyer. And we all know the shit show that was there when he had Urban Meyer. It was bad. Yeah, it was horrible. So this is kind of like his 3rd year. We've kind of seen flashes. We kind of seen it last year when he was in the play. This is 3rd or 4th year?
3rd.
Okay, so we seen flashes last year in the playoffs and things of that nature. So the second half of that playoff game. So yeah, because the first half he was ass. Yeah. But like I think he's still trying to like get comfortable. He's still trying to figure it out. I think he doesn't get the backlash that a lot of other quarterbacks get because Jacksonville hasn't really put together consistent winning seasons.
That's fair.
And he hasn't gotten paid yet. Like when you start talking about him getting paid, then that's when I think you'll start hearing more of the stats you just gave. Well, he has 36. I mean, last night he just dropped the ball when he was running. He literally just dropped the ball. Like I can't do nothing with that one. Like that's on you, bro. Like I just think I don't.
Like damn, bro.
And you got to remember when these quarterbacks are coming out of college. Like you got to remember the elite talent that they have around them.
Yeah.
Like you got to think of the team Trevor Lawrence had. Like he had playmakers, bro.
Yeah.
He ain't really had that the first couple years, the first year or so in Jacksonville, and now they kind of getting it. So, you know, but when they start talking about him getting paid, then you gonna hear that backlash on Trevor Lawrence.
That's a fair assessment. I just, you know, because I'm sitting there watching the game last night. I'm like, did this motherfucker really just didn't even get touched? Just whoa, what is we? And it was a red zone turnover. And you look at then he had the bad clock management going into halftime. That was another blunder. And I'm like, damn, bro, like.
But I told y'all, Jacksonville back into their schedule was going to be challenging for them.
You did say that. I mean, because I think when we was having the preview of each division, the first thing you said is like, bro, don't think Jacksonville is running away with this division. That's the first thing I remember you saying. And right now, they in a three team race with Houston and Jacksonville and Indy. And I got to be honest, man. If I'm, you know, I got to give props to Houston winning the game with Case Keenum yesterday. That wasn't no easy feat. I mean, Case Keenum ain't nothing to brag about. I got to give credit to Indy. Hell, they keep fighting every week. Their defense is very. They're good at getting turnovers. Somehow they didn't lost Anthony Richardson early in the season and still winning. Been in and out of the lineup with Jonathan Taylor. So you know they're starting running back and they still finding ways to win. They don't have the household names at wide receivers. And
Pittman Jr.
Yeah, took a nasty hit. Took a nasty hit.
Yeah, he took a bad hit. I don't like to see that, man. I don't like to see that.
No.
And it's crazy. Yeah. Because my team, we should have beat both of them. Like, we should have beat both of them.
Well, for some reason, y'all can't win on the road, dog. Y'all can't win on the road.
We can't win on the road. We can't win at home. We can't win in the parking lot. We can't win. We can't win. We can't. We do Tennessee shit, man. Like it's crazy. Like it's crazy, bro. Like the way that we lost. And you know what's crazy? You know what the ironic part about both of those games are? We missed the extra point in both of those games and lost in overtime.
Bruh. Killer. I mean, it's shit like that'll drive you crazy. Just a little bit. I mean, I know we kind of talked about it before, but I wouldn't be surprised if Vrabel was on the hot seat. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't think he necessarily deserved it just because last year was his first season going under 500. But Following it up with this one, that always gives GMs and owners a pause for the cause. But like, hey man, this guy got our team going in the wrong direction. Are we sure he's the guy? So
yeah, definitely worth looking into. You definitely got to assess everything at this point.
G Money said Derrick Henry ruined my TD parlay.
My bad, bro. You ruined my fantasy team, bro.
Hey, Derrick Henry ruined a lot of stuff yesterday. It is what it is, man.
It wasn't him. It was the offensive line. Don't put that on my man. D. Henry. The offensive line. Don't do that, G.
As disappointed as you were in your team, my team won, and I was still disappointed. And that sounds crazy, because we still doing the same shit, mistakes, same mistakes. It wasn't a pretty win. I'm glad we got it, but damn, they had at one point they had a damn Bailey Zappi looking like he was Joe Montana out there yesterday. That man was like 14 to 16, almost had like 160 yards in the touchdown. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Harrison Butker, yeah, bro. This bullshit.
If you ever want to see, like, if y'all ever like, please follow us on Twitter, like, when our teams are playing.
Gold. Oh, bruh. Jay be going through the motions. He be going through the shit, dog. I be like, damn, I be feeling bad for my boy. Because you be up 1 minute, and then your tweets be like 2 minutes apart. Man, what the fuck is going on? I be like, damn, my boy going through it, man. Like, damn, I be feeling bad for my boy. I'm like, boy, y'all Titans guy. Y'all got my guy going through roller coaster of love.
Bruh, that shit wild, man.
Yeah, they be having you up and then down in a heartbeat, dog. Hey, but hey, be like that. But yeah, hey, I would have left Kadarius Toney in Foxborough. I'd have left his ass there, dog. Straight up.
Should have left his ass in Kansas City after his ass.
No, what we should have done is left his ass in New York last year. Didn't even pick his ass up because of the way. No, I can't say that because I think a lot of people get too reactionary off of what they did because he had a big role in that Super Bowl victory for his last year. So I'm not going to knock
Tough year, man. Tough year for Tony.
Man, hey, Patrick pissed, dog. He's starting to lose it, dog. He's starting to lose
I don't blame him though. I don't blame him because that shit going to my stats. Like that shit coming to me, bro. Like, oh, cousin, like if you drop a pass, drop the pass.
Yeah.
But don't drop it and get picked because that's coming back on. Nah.
Hey, both them interceptions wasn't even Pat's fault. The first one, the tight end, Blake Bell, I don't know why he's getting any PT. That's another story for another day. But Pat threw it right to him. He just stood there and let the safety just bum rush him, and he got out fought for a football that was in his hands, and the safety just snatched it out of his hands. Just got fought for it. And the safety is probably like a few inches shorter than him, and just got it snatched from him. And then Kadarius, football right in the hand. That was a perfect pass. Like, come on, bro. That was almost just similar to what had happened in Detroit, game one. Get him right in the hands, perfect pass, and you not catching it, and it goes the other way. Luckily, it didn't turn into a touchdown. But yeah, man, I understand pass frustration. That's for sure. What else happened yesterday? Week 15.
Speaking of G Money.
Boy, them Cowboys fans they've been quiet on my every social media account today. They've been quiet.
Yeah. Tonight is the night when we ride. 30 camouflage Hummer with inside. What is doing surgery on body? That's what my man Cook was doing. He was cooking. He was cooking, man. He was cooking with grease.
Hot grease. Hot grease.
I am blown that we didn't get to see the Diggs versus Diggs because the unfortunate injury to Trayvon.
That'd have been nice.
But Buffalo is they playing pretty good. They went through their rough stretch. They seem to be playing a lot better with the offensive coordinator. The defense has gotten a little bit better, so they've been doing their thing. I didn't expect Dallas to get routed like that. I thought it would have been more of a game. But like we said on your show earlier, Dallas is a different team when they're away from home. So you know, they got to find a way to keep that momentum going when they're on the road, because it's going to be tough right now. It looks like everything is going through San Francisco the way things is going, and I mean that's tough for anybody, you know. But you know, we're gonna see, man. You know.
Man, damn the Cowboys. I'm mad at y'all because y'all had me, because I've been on the, Dallas gonna do Dallas things train for such a long time. I finally get off that train to give y'all some type of hype. I, started sipping, hey man, the Cowboys ain't gonna do the same Cowboy shit Kool-Aid. As soon as I do that, y'all don't turn around and get the doors blown off y'all asses yesterday. I can't trust y'all. I can't trust y'all no more. Yeah, man, y'all like a female that literally decided to run off with the homie. I can't trust you no more.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, something else finally happened, and I'm surprised you ain't mentioned it yet. We've been talking about it since last year. A team that didn't score last week put 63 points up, and Brandon Staley finally got the boot.
Hey man, I guess the Chargers was waiting for hell to freeze over and they got impatient.
I couldn't have been more happier for Antonio Pierce. Boy, I was happy. I said it couldn't happen to a better guy. I don't even know him, but shout out to him, man. Because
how the hell you let a team literally couldn't get not 1 point the week before, not one.
And
then they whooped your ass. Hey man, they had to do that. They had to fire him because that was on national TV, as in front of everybody. And for anybody,
42-0 at half. I said, "Is this like a classic game from like I turned to the wrong channel?" The Raiders.
Hey man,
break.
You remember back in the day when you used to go to the mall and then GameStop would have the Madden simulation on the TV in the window? I thought that what it was. I thought it was a Madden simulation. Like, hey, 42, nothing. Like, this can't be real.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Yeah, man. But he finally got the axe, man. It was time, bro. It was that time, bro. It was that time. And it didn't do him no better because Justin Herbert got hurt, and whoever, it's just bad out there. That shit's bad. That's bad,
bro. Brandon Staley should have been gone. I don't know what the hell they was waiting on. I guess they needed an ass whooping on national TV to finally do it. It is what it is. But come on. I mean, we talked about this before. When you get hired as a coach and you say, hey, man, I'm proficient in offense or I'm proficient in defense, you're supposed to be proficient in defense. You had Khalil Mack, Derwin James, and Joey Bosa on your defense, and not one of the times in the 2.5, almost 2 3/4 years he's been there in LA, ain't even had a 15th ranked defense, not even middle of the pack. This guy's been on the back end of the trash end the whole time on defense. You supposed to be proficient? Man, fuck out of here, man. Hey, some of you coaches be lying on y'all resume, bro.
Like shit.
Be
lying. Put y'all shit on Indeed, boy. Lying.
I mean, for real. Like, it's ridiculous. Real quick, we got a couple of more topics before we get up out of here real quick. Talk to me, big dog. Coach of the year. Who would be your guy, coach of the year?
This is actually tough. I kind of got it in a 3-way tie right now. I got Kevin Stefanski from Cleveland. And I know people are like, Cleveland.
Nah,
what he's doing in Cleveland with
he needs respect.
12 different quarterbacks and his whole team on IR. Yeah, you got to at least put him in a nomination, bro.
The 12th man.
12th man like shit over there in Cleveland right now. Shane Steichen from India, from the Colts. I think you got to put him in the mix as well. Nobody thought they would be doing what they're doing with the Colts.
That's a fact.
And D'Amico Ryans. I
That's
think
a fact.
those 3 guys are my top 3 candidates at this moment.
That's fair. And to be honest, all 3 can make a case on on winning that. I think just because of how the writers think, whoever ends up last man standing come playoffs, probably end up getting that award. I just think that's how they think in their thought process. But I think you make great points on all of them. Offensive Rookie of the Year. Who would be some of your candidates on that one, Big Dog?
Man, listen. I'm going. I think it's one guy for me right now. Laporta from Detroit.
Sam Laporta. Oh, okay.
I'm going Sam Laporta. Okay, I should say too, because CJ Stroud was balling before he got hurt. But I think, depending on where it's between those two. It's between Laporta and CJ Stroud.
That's fair. Laporta, man, had a big night against Denver. Was cooking on them dudes. And CJ Stroud, yeah, man. I love what he's been doing all year. He's been at the top of a lot of passing statistical categories. I think he's kind of hitting the wall, and the injury just didn't help neither. I don't know. I don't know if that's fair to say, but no, those aren't bad right there neither, Big Dog. What about your defensive Rookie of the Year right there? Who you got over there?
I got Jalen Carter from the Eagles.
Okay.
I like Devon Witherspoon from a team that we're going to see tonight, and we'll probably talk about them real shortly. The Seahawks.
Okay.
And I have, I think I like to do, what's my man's name? Tyreek Stevenson from Chicago. I mean, he probably won't get it because their team is ass. And and Will Anderson Jr., man,
from Texans. Yeah, that's fair. A lot of good candidates in there. It can go either way. I kind of like Witherspoon. And speaking of Witherspoon, like you said, man, he's gonna be playing tonight. Monday Night Football, Week 15. We got the Eagles, we got the Seahawks about to kick off in just a moment. Real quick, man, who you got in this game, and give us a quick brief on
tough to pick right now, because is Jalen Hurts playing? Because I know he was feeling under the weather, and he was questionable going into the game, and I know Geno's not playing, or I don't believe he's playing. But I'm gonna go. And Darius Slayton Jr. isn't playing for the Eagles neither.
No, he's not.
Man, do I really believe in Drew Lock? Or do I believe in it? I'm gonna go with the Eagles. I'm gonna just go with the Eagles. I'm gonna go with the Eagles.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, Drew Lock is getting the start. I believe it or not, I'm gonna actually go with the Seahawks. Just because they're a little bit more desperate. They definitely gonna need this victory more than the Eagles. And I mean, just with the Eagles being 10-3, they're at the top of the division. But and they definitely want to break this 2-game losing streak. But even if they lose, they're not even nowhere close to being out of playoff contention. Seahawks probably want this one a little bit more. So yeah, man, that's just where I'm rocking, man. But hey, man, we're gonna get up out of here. The game is kicking off right now. But hey, y'all know what it is. Tap in with us every Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're gonna do this. I like this format, and we'll tweak some things about taking our Twitter space and putting it visual. So, on behalf of my brother Double J Jones, I'm the Wild Card Mar. Y'all can catch us everywhere on Facebook, Instagram, and of course Twitter. Tap in with the ILW Sports Network content as well as the 613 Fade Productions content. That's where y'all can find myself and the homie Double J Jones. Hey, until then, check out with us. Hey, y'all know where to find us, man. Like I said, but we up out of here, and we will see y'all next Monday. Peace.